Good luck. Welcome back to CFC TV. This is my review of the Manchester City versus Chelsea match. It finished 3-0 in Manchester City's favour. Um, I'm going to start, as usual, with the lineup. It was obviously, as I said, Begovic in goal. The back four stayed the same. And then the Chelsea Twitter page put out Matic and Ramirez as holding midfielders, Cesca's number 10, and Hazard and Willian on the wings and Costa up front. But in actual fact, Matic and Cesc played holding midfielder, and Ramirez played on the right wing. As I said in the preview, that could happen, but while saying it, basically said to myself that that was stupid. And it turned out to have been a stupid idea. Um, the thought behind that probably was to give Ivanovic more cover um, against Sterling, against Kolarov, and also against Silva, who shifts out wide a lot. But that didn't work out, did it? Now, Ramirez didn't track back enough. He just didn't. Um, and Fabregas is just not capable of playing holding midfielder in the big game. He's just not. If the opponent team is on top of us, um, he's just not good enough as a holding midfielder. He's just always that yard or even too slow. He's just people running past him, people out muscling him, and if he'd at least have had a decent performance going forward, but he didn't have a single crucial pass completed. I think his set pieces were an embarrassment to football, basically. I mean, Kolarov, every free kick and corner he took was a danger. Every single one of them. What did Fabregas do? Too short, too long, too short, too long. Every single time. Every single time. Um, well, first half we were absolutely shit. Aguero should have scored 5 goals. He really should. Begovic made 2 incredible saves, or 3, I think it was. Yeah, 3. Um, and yeah, at half time, John Terry got taken off and Zuma got brought on. In the post match interview, Jose said that was just down to tactics and he thinks that he got it right. Um, I'm not really sure how he comes up with that idea. Take Kale off, yeah, alright, do that. Bring Zuma on just to give more pace. To take Terry off, the captain, the one who organises the whole defence, the whole lining up of every player, basically. Take that off, and it's obviously not going to work out. Um, Second half, um, Jose said we were by far the better team in the second half. I don't know what game he was watching, but a few decent, I don't know, minutes, like 15 minutes or something, were pretty good. But did we create anything? No, we didn't. We didn't. We had one chance by Eden Hazard where he should have scored. Where he really should have scored. He did well to get in the box. Then he took a shot straight at Joe Hart, just straight at him. Couldn't have hit him any better, basically. Um, and well, my Wi-Fi broke down during that period, but apparently we had an offside goal by Ramirez disallowed, incorrectly disallowed. Apparently it was onside, but no one on Sky Sports mentioned that. They didn't show it. Jose didn't mention it, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But oh well. Um, then the 2-0 came from a corner where Ivanovic was outmuscled by Company. Um, and then the 3-0 came from I think it was just they were running down the left, our right flank, crossing it in, then we got it away. Cesc had the ball in the box, just maybe tried to to put it to Oscar. No, he played a little bit too soft ball to Ivanovic, who was a bit slow. Tried to keep the ball or something. Silva was running at him. He blocked the ball, went straight to Fernandinho, banged it in. It was a really good goal, to be honest. But I don't know what Ivanovic was doing there. Um, then he brought Cuadrado on for Ramirez earlier, and then after the 2-0 or after the 3-0, he brought Falcao on. No, after the 2-0, I think he brought Falcao on for Willian. And then in the I don't know 85th minute or something, Costa hit the post, and then Falcao's shot was saved by Joe Hart. Well, one guy on Sky Sports said that he put those players on, put Zuma on, to show Abramovich that we need another centre back, because in a game like this you shouldn't put on a 19-year-old or 20-year-old, however old he is, even though he did play against Man City last year. And then he put Cuadrado on to show that we need a winger, which I agree with, because Cuadrado, the only thing he basically has is pace. But when he had the ball once and could have started a counter-attack, he was caught by Kolarov, who isn't slow, but he's definitely not the fastest player, is he now? And he just, I don't know. No player had a very good performance today, except Begovic, I think. Hazard was decent. William was decent. Costa didn't get any sort of service. Fernandinho should have been sent off for elbowing Costa. But there's so many things in that game that went wrong. First of all, the starting lineup was just completely wrong. Jose just got it wrong. And taking off Terry is, in my opinion, a huge mistake. Take off Cahill if you want Zuma on, alright, but don't take off Terry. Because I think that third goal doesn't happen if Terry's on the pitch, because he fucking tells Ivanovic to go for the ball, just shoot it away and not try to pass it, and then Silva blocks it or gets in between it, and then they score from that. That just doesn't happen, in my opinion, with Terry on the pitch. Well, we're 5 points behind Manchester City after 2 games. We are 5 points behind Manchester United. We have got 1 point from 2 matches. This is the first time since 1998 that we didn't win a single one of our first 2 matches of a season. Well, we do need new signings. We do need a holding midfielder. We won't get one. There are rumours about Pogba, but that's not happening. We do need one, because Cesc Fabregas is just not capable of playing in that position against a big team. He can against, I don't know, Sunderland, West Brom, I don't know, Bournemouth, but who sit back against us, but not against the team that attacks us, because Matic can't be everywhere. He can't. And if you play Ramirez, he has to help out, and not like say, well, I'm playing winger, so I'm playing winger, and try to go forward all the time. We just fucked up. Except apparently scoring the disallowed goal, which I didn't see. So yeah, I'm out of words, to be honest. I don't know what much more to say. Well, I guess I'm really disappointed. I really am. I was pretty sure it's gonna end in a 1-1 draw, which if the disallowed goal would have been allowed, apparently it would have been 1-1. If Hazard would have taken his chance, it would have been 1-1. Maybe we even could have got a win after that. But obviously, to be beaten 3-0 as the champions, with the ambition to win it again, it just shows that we need strengthening. And a lot of people have been saying we need strength and depth to perform better towards the end of the season in the Champions League. No, that's bullshit. Yeah, we do need strength in depth. But you know what gives us strength in depth? If you buy first team players that get players that were in the first team last season on the bench, because then you have proper strength in depth. Because then you have, I don't know, if we got, just say for example, Pogba, then it would be either Fabregas or Oscar on the bench every game. That would be fucking amazing, wouldn't it? That is a good bench, good player to bring on. But to have Cuadrado, Loftus-Cheek, who's a good player, but he's obviously not going to come on in a game like that if you're 1-2 or 3-0 down. Zuma, Mikel, Falcao, and Remy on the bench. Well, Falcao is a good player, but if he only gets 10 minutes every week, he's never going to properly get into it. I mean, I agree that Costa should play, but some people just expect a little bit too much from him. We definitely need a new winger, even though I don't understand why Moses wasn't on the bench. I'm not sure if he picked up a knock or if Jose actually did want to show Roman that we need a new winger by playing Cuadrado. I don't know. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I guess see you guys next week for the review and maybe a preview of the West Brom game.